Recorded Books presents Premonition by Wendy Whitman, narrated by Libby Mcknight. Chapter 1. Cary knew she wasn't going to get much sleep. It was nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, and the sound of the wind continued to creep through the guest house. Cary had been living back in Connecticut, near her sister, since she lost her job, occasionally picking up a freelance gig. But 20 years of covering crime on television had taken a toll on her. And although the bulk of Cary's career was now behind her, she couldn't shake the gruesome details of a few of the particularly heinous murders she had covered. Each creaky noise jarred her and made rest of any kind virtually impossible. But the memories of various trials Cary had produced weren't actually the cause of her paranoia. In her mind, they just validated it. She had come to trust no one, to misread people at every turn. Whether Cary picked up on the wrong vibe from someone she was interested in romantically, or got her signals crossed with someone she had trusted at work, she found herself constantly reevaluating her judgment of people. Cary lived her life obsessed over the statistically remote possibility that she could be the next murder victim, that it could happen to her. This all-consuming phobia, however, was nothing new. It had been an integral part of Cary's psyche for as long as she could remember. The profound belief that one awful day, she would join the ranks of the murdered, controlled Cary's every move. As she tossed and turned, Cary regretted having done a Google search right before bed of one of the more gruesome cases she had become obsessed with. As Cary lay still, watching the clock, waiting anxiously for the next seemingly unexplained noise to spook her, she tried to combat the anxiety being alone in the dark caused. As much as she tried to fight it, there was nothing Cary could picture better than what it would be like to be confronted by a crazed intruder in the middle of the night. The very thought engendered such an intense fear that Cary couldn't imagine being alive in the morning. When Cary woke up, she realized she had finally nodded off just before dawn. She had beaten the night again. After jumping in the shower, Cary decided to run out and grab a hot chocolate. As she sat in the drive-through lane at the nearby Starbucks waiting to pay, Cary took out her wallet. Fumbling for her Amex card, Cary couldn't help but glance at her driver's license stuck in the little plastic window on the left side. Cary Mackin, it read. Every time she saw her given name in print, it bugged the shit out of her. Cary was so much better, and as a bonus, it pissed off her mother. As Cary drove away, she sipped slowly on the chocolate drink. She prided herself on being able to drive a stick shift with one hand while holding her drink of choice in the other. The lack of sleep last night, however, had left Cary exhausted and not in the best of moods. It also made it harder for her to process what she had seen the other night. Cary never ceased to be amazed at the cruelty people were capable of. She had assumed it was a man, but Cary didn't actually get a good enough look to be sure. Still, Cary knew she should have called the police, but she couldn't identify the car, license plate, or whoever was inside, and didn't think she would have been of any real help. Or, at least, that's what she told herself. In reality, all those years of covering one horrendous murder after another had made Cary paranoid to the point of going under fake names on social media. Her latest alias was her name spelled backward. Cary thought it was pure genius. And so, contacting the police and getting involved in whatever was going on that night was out of the question, even though Cary knew it was the right thing to do.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?